What is going on? Today I'm going to be talking about debt collecting. You can use this AI workflow to actually automate your debt collecting process. It's wonderful to save you a lot of time. You can also sell this feature or use it for your business. Apologies about my voice, it's a bit cracked because I'm a bit sick, but let's get straight into it. So why is it important to have a debt collecting automation process in place? Well, basically you will save a ton of time. Let's say you spend 10 hours a week on debt collecting. Now you can use that time to actually spend on other things and actually make more money doing those things because you're not spending it on debt collecting. It's also one of the most annoying tasks, emailing people that you want your money, but with this process it can be automated. So first of all, I'm gonna do a test to see how it works. As you can see, this is the AI workflow, and here I have a Google Sheet with some example data with the amount days due, and the amount and the client name and the last contacted. So as you can see here, we don't have an email yet. I'm gonna run the workflow right now. It's searching for the Google Sheet, checks for emails, and writes an email based on that. And if we go now to my email and I refresh, you will see I have an email here saying, "Dear, this is a professional reminder that your invoice is now 14 days overdue. Please remit payment immediately to avoid any service interruptions." And if you go to this email, it says it's going to be a bit more stricter because this is your final notice on your overdue invoice, which is 20 days past due. Immediate payment is required to avoid escalation or refer to collection. Please settle your outstanding balance without further delay. And then the last one is just a quick heads up. Look like your recent invoice is 7 days overdue. Probably just slipped in your mind. Hope you can take a moment, look at it. So that's basically how it works. So let's get it step by step on how it works basically. So I have a schedule here. Right now, every day it will trigger how many invoices are actually not paid on the right time. Then you have the Google Sheet. It looks basically for the times that people didn't pay. So right here I have 7 days due, 21 and 14. And as you can see, and also automatically last contact update, so you know you don't have to send an email again. A filter to basically see, is it 7, 14 or 21? If it's none of those days, then you shouldn't send an email because you don't want to send an email every day of the week. Here I have a loop node, basically saying that it goes in batches of 1 because you don't want to send it all in one time because it will become a bit weird. So you first does the first email, checks, writes the email message for it, goes and does the second and the third one. Here it gets the messages and aggregates the data, so you have a bunch of data, and then now it does some templates basically. Here you can see it on the right. Edit fields, but basically to make it a bit refine it a bit. And here you have an open AI node, which is basically writing the message, and also writes a subject. And important here is that you really want here to have the context data. So days overdue, which is in this case 14 or 7 or 21, and the client name, which you can see in the body right there. And then I have the filter. This is basically true, saying like, do I need to send the email, just to check, because we don't want to really send any unwanted emails, or at least unnecessary ones. And then here's the email to the person. I got it from the Google Sheet. The subject, invoice for, name, and a message. We can just drag the body into there. And then it gets updated here with here last contacted, so you don't contact them multiple times a day or every day. So that's basically the quick smart invoice collection. If you want this implemented in your business to save you a ton of time, check out the link below for my waitlist. And that's it. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.